Welcome back to Linux for everyone, and welcome home. You're watching the third video in a gaming series called Will It Linux? If you missed the first two, I'll have the playlist linked in the description. This series is all about highlighting new and trending games that are worth playing and seeing how well they run on Linux. Because hey, we're already building our Steam Deck wish list, right? Let's not waste any time getting to today's main attraction. It is called the Ascent. This is the first game from Swedish indie studio Neon Giant. And if you've ever wanted a cyberpunk action role-playing game with a touch of twin-stick shooter, this is the game for you, my friends. The Ascent doesn't break the mold when it comes to story, and that's fine with me. Dystopian future where mega corporations run everything? Check. Lots of murder and lawlessness? Of course. Despite the game employing an isometric view, everything feels so vibrant. Areas like Cluster 13 are densely populated with a variety of human and alien citizens talking and going about their business. Neon lights and smoke and trash and flashy advertisements litter the streets. Sometimes you just want to stop and look at the backgrounds. Rubble and dirt and scratches everywhere make each level feel like it's been lived in well before you arrived on the scene. The Ascent just feels so alive with history and backstories waiting to be discovered. You can tell that Neon Giant did not hold back their imagination on the world building here. Now, Will It Linux videos aren't designed to be reviews, but I do have a hot take.
Maybe you people should start looking to what's next.
The Ascent group is not just a board, Poon. It's us. All of us. United around an idea.
The Ascent is way more engrossing than a certain other hyped-up cyberpunk game. It makes me feel what I expected to feel during Cyberpunk 2077. A sense of wonder, a desire to explore every corner, and really a world that I fell in love with. And I mean, just look at it. The Ascent is drop-dead gorgeous, and in this footage I'm playing with everything maxed out at 4K. Speaking of resolution stuff, I did notice a little weirdness when switching between full screen and windowed, but I actually could not recreate the issue in order to show you, so maybe it's not a persistent problem. It only happened once or twice, and all I did to solve it was restart the game. I'm running the Ascent on Kubuntu 21.04, with Steam, of course, on Linux, and I'm using the latest version of Glorious Egg Roll's Proton GE. But I also tried it with Proton Experimental, and it ran smoothly, except for an occasional stutter. When I was not capturing footage with OBS, I was getting a rock-solid 60 frames per second at 4K with every graphics setting maxed out. But I didn't switch to DX12, and thus I left all of the ray tracing options off. Here's a side-by-side comparison with Windows in an early level of the Ascent. Performance through Steam Proton was only a few frames per second less than it was on Windows 10. Here it comes. Here's the big question. Will it Linux? Absolutely. Every aspect of the game just works. It's also rated Platinum on Proton DB, but only a few days ago it was rated Gold. So, your mileage may vary. I also tested some online co-op with my friend Paul. He's the one who helped out with our Scarlet Nexus video, and it was a smooth experience for me. I was able to invite him to the lobby and start a new co-op playthrough, but the game froze for him during the loading screen. The second time around, it worked like a charm. And for what it's worth, Paul is using Proton 6.3-5, and the version of Proton GE that I was using is 6.14. The Ascent also has some couch co-op, and it worked great. I was even able to hot plug controllers without any problem at all. Aside from a few stutters here and there, and that isolated issue with switching between windowed and full screen, this game feels like a native experience. And this is where I have to actually complain about my new, decidedly first world problem. This Will It Linux series is not helping my backlog, you guys. My backlog is growing. Sometimes I just want to fire up a game and test it and make the video, And other times, like this time, a game just hooks me so fast that I have to play it whenever possible. The Ascent is amazing. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks a ton for watching. And if you play the Ascent, let me know what your experience is like. And keep those suggestions coming about future Will It Linux videos. Until we chat again, you guys take care and take care of each other.
Look, when we need a company rally or inspirational calf mugs to hand out, I'll let you know.